Hey guys, what's up? It's IG, and man, it's the late night for me. I'm sleepy. But I saw this video by Kizzume, and I thought I would do a quick response. Now, I don't want people to think that, that I don't like Kizzume or I hate him or what have you, because that's not the case. Um, I, I pretty much, I let things go pretty quickly. Um, the benefits of lots of anger management classes is that once I do get angry or upset about something, I don't hold on to it for too long. 'Cause it's just not healthy, and I don't see anything positive to come from holding on to anger or anything like that. So, but I saw this his video, and I thought I would just comment on some of the stuff that he says. And this is a response to his rant Christians who try to keep up appearances. So let's go.
And one of the things that I find often with those who will try to push forth some of the good Christians that aren't judgmental, even though when you prod them you find the same beliefs, they are really, really huge about keeping up appearances.
What do you mean by keeping up appearances? I think I know what you mean, but feel free to correct me. Is that in regards to um, portraying yourself a certain way, to hide what you're really feeling or really thinking? Is that what you mean? Because a lot of people do that. I mean, you don't have to be a Christian to do that. I mean, I know this guy that gave himself like first degree burns on his face from dyeing his beard because he made thought that it made him look special, because he just really didn't like being ordinary. As a matter of fact, when he shaved his beard off, I thought he was getting a little teary eyed because he he basically was just ordinary. He was just plain. So I mean, is that the same in regards to keeping up appearances? Hiding, maybe some low self esteem issues by doing something outrageous with your look so that people will compliment you on your look as opposed to, not getting that attention if you aren't looking outrageous in some way? Am I confusing the two here somehow? Let's continue.
Huge. And they don't really want people to know how they're feeling emotionally. It's something they try to hide so they can put on this facade that they're one of the good Christians.
Well, in my case, and I'm going to answer from my perspective because you actually named me in this video, um, I don't hide my feelings. Um, I do try to control my anger and keep from reacting, with this knee jerk reaction out of anger, which is something that I've struggled with for a long time. And it's never been a positive thing for me. It's always better if I try to calm down or don't let things escalate to a certain level. You know, I guess I don't understand why this is an issue with you. There are a lot of people that gate their emotions so that they don't get out of control. I don't think there's anything really wrong with it. I don't think it makes them dishonest. I don't think it even would define them as a good Christian or a bad Christian. I mean, that's a totally separate topic. I wouldn't consider myself a good Christian. I have many, many, many failings when it comes to Christianity. I mean, more so than I care to count or to list. So, again, I have a hard time following what you're trying to say because, anyhow, let's continue.
And what's kind of funny about this is so many of the people that do this will put all these extra rules as to how they're supposed to be if they're a good Christian that actually have nothing to do with the Bible at all. We'll take IG, for instance, and the whole swearing thing. There's nothing about swearing in the Bible. There's the thing of taking the Lord's name in vain, but there's nothing about swearing in it.
Wait, what? Really? Because I mean, I know there's at least one thing in Matthew, and so I decided to Google it, and look at what I found. Using bad language in Ephesians 4:29, let no corrupting talk come out of your mouth, but only such as good for building up, as fits the occasion, that it might give grace to those who hear. Let there be no filthiness, nor foolish, nor crude joking, which are out of place, but instead let there be thanksgiving. Yeah, this is the one in Matthew I was talking about. It is not what goes into the mouth that defiles a person, but what comes out of the mouth. This defiles a person. And later on you talk about, how we're supposed to act. And yes, right here in Colossians, but now you must put them all away, anger, wrath, malice, slander, and obscene talk from your mouth. Do not lie to one another, seeing you have put off the old self and with its practices, and have put on the new self, which is being renewed in knowledge and after the image of its creator, and on, 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 Kizzume. So really, you're wrong about this, bro. The Bible speaks a lot about our language, how we're to talk and be polite, and try not to offend. And it doesn't make us dishonest, because we can be just as expressive without swear words as we can with them. Later on in your video, you compare me to Bruce. And first and foremost, I like Bruce Shepard. I've always liked Bruce Shepard. And for much of the same reason. He's much more comfortable in his anger than I've ever been. Say what you will about Bruce and his anger. But I'll speak about me and my anger. And my anger issues were to the point where they were affecting me physically. I was having anxiety attacks and then deep bouts of depression. And without therapy, I was a wreck. And one of the things that helped me was reading in the Bible about, it's okay to be calm, and to not let things bother you, and not be so transparent in your emotions, not be so reactive. So after lots of reflection and lots of studying what it is about myself that allows my anger to kind of manifest and grow and grow and get out of control, I've learned to really get a handle on it. And if you're going to respect someone more that doesn't have a handle on it, and I'm not saying that Bruce doesn't have a handle on his anger, because I'd also like to point out that in this video you say pressing him about his beliefs is what makes him angry, and I would disagree with you strongly there. You can press Bruce all you want about his beliefs. It's when you take him out of context, it's when you twist what he says, It's when you don't listen to what he says, and it's when you insult him that makes him angry. So maybe that's why you were blocked so many times by him. Because you accuse me of being arrogant and snooty and smug, and you say that you think I'm dishonest in the way that I speak because I don't swear a lot or I don't express my anger a lot. You, my friend, you bitch and moan and cry about a lot of things and get angry very easily and go right to insulting people. And I try not to do that. And it really has nothing to do with my religious beliefs. My religious beliefs back these things up. They give reference. They give support to these things. The reason I don't like to swear a lot or show my anger as much is because I don't think it's appropriate all the time. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's appropriate to get angry. But most of the time, it doesn't really accomplish anything except turn into these toxic conversations that just become about insults. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to respond and show Kizzume that he's wrong about this. The Bible does speak about language. The Bible does speak about how to act and how to carry yourself. So you're wrong, Kizzume. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.